Jaylen, you guys were obviously great defensively last year, but are there any particular areas this year that you want to get even better in defensively?
Um, Everywhere. I think you can always improve in all aspects. Off ball, I think in one specifically, especially individually. But I think collectively, just continue to stay engaged, continue to take away free ones, and these possessions to allow teams to get going, and then continue to build our rhythm and our continuity on that end. Just as important as offensively. Understanding, when KCP is going to go, when I'm going to go. When P and Franz are I kind of want to get a bit more aggressive. Times when Dell wants to get more aggressive, which, we're encouraging him to do. So, really just hooping, feeling each other's energy, feeling each other's vibe, and really getting comfortable on both ends.
You talked about it media day, but now we've heard a little bit about it from some of your teammates and Coach Mose. You're setting the table, you're playing quarterback out there. Just how is that? How's this week been for you so far doing that?
It's been good. Continuing to again play basketball. Find my spots, find spaces. When to have it. When to let them play and continue to cut. Be a spot up. Find windows, make things easy for guys off ball. Just because they kind of want me to play on ball doesn't mean I lose those facets. So really just continuing to try and grow in every area. Just specifically that one. But it's been great. I've loved it. I've loved new challenges. I've loved new responsibilities. And I think they're doing a great job in teaching me and bringing me along, each coach in different ways. So it's been good.
Jamal said you and watched a little bit of film. You guys pulled the football out. Just what is that relationship like with you and him, and especially the feedback from the quarterback? What may be some of your takeaways?
It's great. I mean, me and Mose, like I said, me and Mose are cool. Basketball aside, me and Mose would be good for life. But just specifically here, trying to continue to grow my mindset, along with sharing my perspective with him so that he understands what I'm seeing. He's understanding my thought process on the court, which in turn, shows the decision making and the results that come with that. So I think watching film would be really important this year. Something that I'm continuing to looking to dive into more. I think something even so far that we've dove deeper into more than last year at this point in the year. So excited to keep growing in that area and becoming more of a student of the game.
What's the biggest challenge of having to maybe change your role a little bit or expand your role a little bit, knowing that what you guys accomplished last year and how everyone's pretty much back? Like it's a lot of the same players, but your role is a little bit different. What's the biggest challenge adjusting?
How to continue to be myself in that. Just because you're taking on new things doesn't mean you have to be somebody new. I think that's a big thing I've been trying to emphasize to myself. And I think that everybody, has been trying to emphasize, to the group in a whole. You don't have to be anything else, do anything extraordinary. Just continue to be precise in our decision making and get down to the details of things. Understanding what we're doing. More than switching anything up. So it's been great. I think learning a lot about myself, about my teammates, and again, more about the game.
How has the defense evolved from last year? You guys were eager to see, eager to bring in Penny, and eager to kind of bring back a lot of the players from last year. But how's the defense evolved from last year?
It's early. Everybody's getting in the flow. You get in the rhythm. You got to get used to hits and fighting over screens, and and back again. Like that's part of getting back in the rhythm and flow of the season. As we continue to get going through camp and in these preseason games, you'll find your spacing and timing with that and stuff. But you can see the potential. I love the conversations that we're having. We're talking a lot more individually as players about what we're seeing, what we want to do, how to execute that. And then in real time, I think we're starting to pick up on things a bit faster. Communication is the last piece of it I think that we need to put together that'll bring it in to a whole. But it's been great so far. I've loved getting to learn with this group.
Is there more confidence from what you guys, I know last year's last year, but is there more confidence coming into this season knowing what you guys were able to do on that end last year?
There's always confidence on that end. That's a standard that we set here. That's who the Atlanta Magic are. Is we're going to compete on that end and hang our hat on that end each night. That we go play a basketball game. So I don't think there's any more or less confidence. It's just that's who we are. A standard is a standard, as Mo said.
How has it been picking up Kenny's tendencies that's really into camp?
It's been great. I love watching people's thought process. I love watching people think, and to watch him play basketball and to see how his brain is working, to see how he's breaking things down. I thought it's been really important for me because again, he's seen every type of offensive set, every type of screen, every type of look against the best players in the world that you can come up with. So I love watching him play, love watching him think, love picking his brain, and it's been fun.
Obviously, it's defense and Kenny, but how does he help you on offense? Maybe people just think of him as a defender, but how does he help you on offense?
He's calm. This steady, I think, would be a better word. Really slows us down there. You know, you understand what Kenny's going to do. He's not moving too fast. He's always going to be in the right spot. You know, he's going to be ready to shoot. He's ready to cut. He's crashing the glass, and he's vocal. So, you know, it's been great just having him on the floor in general. Again, like you said, not only defense, but just having Kenny with us has been great in all aspects.
Mose talked about how he loved the intensity these first couple days of camp. How have you seen the intensity grow these last 4 days?
I thought it's been good. You know, I think today we could have been a bit better, you know, but that's to be expected. You know, it's an imperfect game. We as humans aren't perfect, but I think the growth was that we talked about it today. You know, we got to have the conversation about it and really put it out there, you know, that it wasn't the best day, you know, that we had room to improve, and I think that is improvement in itself. So, you know, I thought it was great. You know, another good day, another day in the office, and going to continue to go at it, continue to play. We got so many good people in the building, so many great players, and everybody's taking the lead that I think the games are really high level. So just continuing to go at it.
Like you guys there in that post-practice huddle there, it seems like you guys put down some players speak up a little bit. What was kind of this sort of topics that you discussed and who really spoke up?
You know, just understanding that we want to get to the point where this is, you know, we had a great quote. You know, we had meetings the other day, and Coach said, great teams are led by great players. And, you know, I thought that really resonated. So continuing to use our voice, you know, understand, you know, that the things that we see in real time, share it with everybody. You know, the next man may be thinking it, the next man may have seen it, but not have spoken up. You know, so unless you say it, you know, it's impossible, you know, for everybody to get on the same page. So just speaking about responsibility, speaking about what responsibility looks like, you know, in terms of coming to work every day with intensity, with purpose, and really applying the things that we've been talking about. You know, and that came from everybody, me, P, TQ, Franz, Mose, KCP. Everybody kind of spoke, you know, so it was really good. Thank you. Thank you.
We brush up in some of those areas.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can definitely improve on defense. I think, look, as you said, I think we're a very good defensive team already. I think what were we, top 5, top 6 last year? That means that already tells you right there is room to grow. I don't think there's any reason why we can't be the best defensive team in the league. So that means cleaning up a bunch of areas, but I think we're very capable of doing it. We have the personnel and we have the mentality to be able to do it.
Do you feel like there's more confidence to build and grow on that end based off what you guys really reflected as a team last year?
For sure, and that's the thing. We got the personnel. We got the dude. We have a bunch of dudes in this team who want to guard, who can guard, who will guard. He mad I took his spot. Yeah, he was taking too long. He went over and have a conversation with Jaylen Suggs. Business over here to be handled. But my fault. What was the
do you guys feel like there's more confidence in what you guys can do on defense?
Oh
based
man,
on what you did?
yeah. We last year I kind of feel like it was just it was a sample. Like everyone we kind of all got a sample out there. The fans got a sample out there of kind of what we could really be. This year, I feel like is the year for us to really, take another step, especially on the defensive side. I feel like we really can't be that good on the defensive end.
How do you feel the level of competition has been so far in training?
Oh, it's been awesome. It's been mad fun. Coach has been letting us hoop. They've been letting us figure a lot of stuff up. Most will get mad about some turnovers here and there, but they've been letting us rock out and really letting us, just figure it out there. And credit to us. I think we've been doing a great job of just keeping the level of competition high and just competing with each other.
How important do you think just letting you guys compete with each other is for improvement?
I think this is the quickest way to just as a unit build that chemistry and just get better on the court is just let us hoop. That's what it is, and especially when we start, when we hit the season, that's what it's going to be. We're going to be hooping a lot, not practicing as much. We got to be ready for that because we want to hit the ground running.
How's Corey helping guys?
Kojo, big shout out to Corey, man. He ball. Just a great mind. Someone's been in NBA at 14 years, is it? Just is been in so many situations. Been on a championship team. Just the ultimate vet, and just still got some game. Y'all probably ain't seen him cooking up today. I told him he was the MVP of the day, though. He probably had the best performance on the day.
What did he do out there?
What didn't he do? He was rebounding, got a few buckets. I seen him lay one for Franz and Wendell at the same time. He ain't looked about 36 out there today. You know what I'm saying? He look young.
You talked in Big Day a little bit about the Jaylen and Kenny combination and how excited you were to go up against them in practice. Whether it's you going against them offensively, defensively, and just kind of how have you seen their partnership grow up so far?
Yeah, I mean, look, and I've been playing against Jaylen at this point for years. He in terms for me, he's probably, I like calling J.I. the big anomaly just because he's the best defender I've ever seen. He like, just in terms of like that, because he moves so well, he's that athletic, he got great instincts, and he's damn near 7 feet tall. Now, if Jay Suggs was like that, I wouldn't want to ever play against them. But those two right there, look, I've been playing against Jay Suggs since he got drafted here, so this is about to be his 4th year. So I've gotten so many reps against just such a high-level defender. It's just, once you get to the game, it's a different story because 9 times out of 10, I'm not going against someone who defends the ball as well as he does. So it's awesome, man, being able to just go against that high-level group. And now KCP's here, who have been playing against for years, another super high-level defender. And so it's been awesome, man. It's been such a blast just a training camp so far.
Offensively, I think the big criticism and knock on this team is lack of playmaking and kind of the questions it has at point guard. What have you seen from how Jaylen's handled the point guard position? What have you noticed from you maybe taking on a little bit more of the point guard responsibility with Markel gone? What have you seen from the development of the playmakers?
Yeah, Jay Suggs he's gotten more and more comfortable as a decision maker, as someone who can score the ball, pass it, shoot it. It just obviously guards. He does what he does. He's a high level guard, man. And so me on the other hand, shoot, I'm all right out there. I definitely know what I'm doing in this training camp. It's been fun. I know y'all probably ain't been watching, but it's been a lot of fun.
I know this team likes to be versatile. Like everyone's kind of a playmaker, but have you seen?
Oh, my fault, y'all. I had a leave that I forgot about in my pocket. This joint is like a. All right, we'll save that. That was my pocket the whole practice. Ew.
Just kind of looking
like an embryo.
Looking at that, how this team has a lot of these ball handlers and playmakers. Is that something that can help elevate this offense this year?
I think for sure. I mean, I think we have so many dudes capable. I think that Franz, P. I think they're going to shoot the ball better this year too, and I think they both are very capable shooters. I think they shoot it a lot better than the numbers were last year, and I think that just with having Jaylen's a playmaker, I can play make. Wendell can play make. We have so many dudes who are so selfless on this. I don't got to mention Paolo and Franz. We know what they can do. But I'm just saying, we have so many versatile dudes on this team and unselfish dudes that it's just, especially this upcoming year, I think we'll shoot it better. I think we'll just be an overall better offensive team.
Thanks.
Good. Got shot, man.
How we doing?
Watch out, y'all.
Yeah, man, why the ball go over here? You shoot from over there. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. That sounds really good.
Supposed to spin back.
That's what I was thinking myself, right? If you're a great shooter, it just spins right back to you. See, there you go again. That was you, huh?
Coach, you were obviously a great defensive team last year, but is there a particular area that you think you guys could be even better in this year going forward?
We've got to do a much better job this year of defending without fouling. I think we got to not allow teams to get to the bonus quickly. We've got to mix the ability to be aggressive on the ball and then know when a guy goes into a shot that we're not fouling jump shooters, one, and then making silly fouls.
What have you learned about your team through 4 days?
That every day they're going to compete, that they're getting better each and every single day, and not just from the details of the offense that we're putting in, but honing in and communicating with each other each practice. It's gotten better and better. Their lines of communication, how they're pushing each other. Today was another great example of that. During the scrimmages, guys holding each other accountable. And I think that's what we are going to continue to do in order to become a great basketball team.
How important is it that accountability comes from them, not you guys?
It's our team, and that's what we've constantly talked about, it being a partnership. And Jaylen just had some great comments about it post-practice, and then each person chimed in about exactly what it is supposed to be. That in order for us to be a great team, that they've got to hold each other accountable. They've got to continue to push each other, compete every day, iron sharpening iron, but making sure that we're doing it in the right way.
Going back to defending without fouling, I think Carlisle had a quote where he said that he's expecting, or that you guys as head coaches are expecting the NBA to be a little bit more physical this year. Is that the sentiment that you've got, and how can you guys as a team take advantage of that?
I think we have to play to our strength. We have a physical team. We have a strong team. We use our length. We use our athleticism, using our basketball IQ to understand when and where and how we can be aggressive. You look at, KCP. You look at Jaylen. You look at Anthony Black coming in, who's been fantastic. Their ability to guard the ball with physicality, but then also knowing when and where to do it. So it's going to play to our advantage in some ways, but we just got to be smart in the way in which we do it.
So that the league, is that something that the league is kind of calling for this year for the games to be a little bit more physical, maybe a little bit less fouling?
Well, I don't know that they're necessarily saying that's what they want to do, but I think the referees are doing a great job of understanding how the game is being played and giving a fair advantage to both the offense and the defense.
I know last year's kind of in the past already, but do you sense that there's a confidence in what this team is doing, especially defensively, because of what they were able to accomplish last year, that it's going to help them build and grow in possible?
Well, there's a belief. There's a belief and a standard that these guys are seeing. I mean, you talk about it. KCP comes in and says the things that he says when it comes to the defensive end, knowing that it says that defense wins championships, and that echoes with guys. They understand exactly what that means because of where we were ranked, but then you see KCP, who also won championships, by saying it's a defensive job to be done. And so guys register that, they recognize it, even through the camp. This is what they've been seeing and feeling. The defense is always, going to be ahead of the offense in a lot of ways, and we saw a lot of that today.
They won a three-point shooting thing after practice the other day, but what did you see from those G League guys competing for the two-way spots that you guys have?
The same, they show the same energy, effort, and focus that we're asking each person that's with the Magic to show. And them being part of the G League does not change the demeanor that we're asking them to have every time they come into the building. So they've been tough, they've been competitive, they're ready to step on, they're focused during the drills. All the things that we need them to do, they've been doing.
Talk a little bit about you and Jaylen sitting together and then kind of talking and looking over tape. How has he developed in that playmaking role through the first 4 days of camp? Are you liking what you're seeing from him, and how is that boosting the offense to have
Well, it's just constant dialogue. Today was, like I said, today was another great example of it. There was 3 or 4 turnovers, and then he comes over and we have a conversation on the sideline. He said, "This is where I can settle us down. Here's where I can put a play in, and here's where we can get guys in their right spot." So I think it's those small pieces that will continue to help, his growth as well as our growth, to be able to set the table for each guy out there.
I know this team has the kind of versatility where everyone can be a lead playmaker in certain areas. Do you see like all the players taking on that responsibility? Is it kind of like not point guard by committee, but is it kind of like a leader by committee, play by play?
Yeah. Well, today I'll go back to today's practice, and I'm glad you asked that because it was that we changed the teams, we put different combinations together, different guys with different groups, and so what you're trying to do in that situation, you're trying to foster communication. Guys that haven't been on the floor with the same team the whole time, you move with a different unit. So now you communicate how we might be in a different coverage, the way in which we want to play offensively. It's going to change depending on who's on the floor. So I think those guys are continuing to grow and learn exactly what they need to do, high level of communication, but being able to execute no matter who you're on the floor with. Thank you all.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Y'all have a great one.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.